Okay, so members, we are going to see more of these vectors. We are going to see how do we now get the scalars if they are giving you, say, M, K, and L. How do we find these scalars? We are going to see that idea. But please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, here, in a figure below, OP is this, OQ is that. Now it's that they are mixing vectors and figures here, so you need to know what to do now. Here also they are mixing, OP is that. When RS, this is RS, produced, it means from where it stops, you draw a continuous line. And OQ produced is that our OQ is here, when you complete it, ends at Q. So this RS and OQ produced, they are meeting at this point T there. As you see, they meet at T. Then express in terms of P and Q, the vectors OR, OS, and RS. What we start with is by rearranging these ratios here. So that from there, my 2 OP is equaling to 5 OR. We start by separating them. So from here, you can separate them the way you want. So see that here, your 2 over 5 will be equaling to OR over OP. So see that now, the ratio for OR is that order. Then when I come to also this, 4PQ is equal to 5PS. We separate. This will be, okay, PQ over PS equal to 5 over 4. Meaning that now PQ to PS is 5 to 4. Then here, OR to OP would be 2 to 5. So that's what you start by separating them the way in that order. So let us get OR. So, amendment 1, OR. Our OR, let us see OR. Where is OR? OR is here. So OR is on OP. Meaning, now OR is taking 2, then OP, so that OP is the big is 5. Meaning if OP is 5 and OR is 2, now this one is 3. This one is 3. Okay. Then PQ is that PQ is the big line is 5 and PS is 4. So meaning this one is 4, PQ is 5. If PQ is 5 and this is 4, then this is 1. I think we have interpreted all the ratios. Now we handle the ratios. OR, so that OR is on OP. So it's that it's 2 over 5 because it's on OP. So it's 2 over the total, which is 5 of OP. And so now your OR is going to be 2 over 5. OP from the diagram, so that OP was given as small p in that manner. So that one is done. Now I want to get OS. How can we get OS? OS is here, so it's that I can get OS. How? So now, amendment 2, let us get our OS. Now my OS, is there any information? No. So OS will be OP plus PS. Or it can be, OS can be OQ plus SQ. Any, but let me take this direction of PS. So my OX is OP plus PS. So now, you see that I have OP, I don't have PS. But what is PS? But so that our PS is going to be, so that PS is on the line PQ. So PS is 4 over the ratio of this line, which is 5 of the line PQ. Now it means that we can get PQ first. How do we start PQ? Is very easy to get PQ will be PO plus OQ. Now my PQ will be PO plus OQ. From here, PQ will be PO plus OQ. But you see that here we have changed the direction. So it means that it's going to be now negative of the original, which is P, OP, then OQ. This will be now negative P plus Q, which will be Q minus P. If I have now that, I can now get my PQ. So it means that now my OS will be OP now plus now PS, which is 4 over 5 PQ. So now if you have substitute, allow me to divide here. So my OS will be OP, I mean negative, this is negative OP, sorry, negative OP. So it will be now negative P, now plus PQ, now PQ is here, minus P. Now here we get the LCM, so this is over 1, we cross multiply up and down. So this times this, you get negative 5 P, now plus, and then open brackets, 4Q, then minus 4P. In that order, the whole over 5 times 1, which is 5. So let us simplify this one bit. 4Q, now minus 9P. The whole, you can factorize out that as a fraction, like that. So that's the first case members. Now we come to RS. Let us still remember 3 when they are asking us RS. Where is RS? RS is that RS. We can move RS, we can move RPO, we can move RO plus OS. It's up to you. But let me take this one here. So let me go RS will be RP plus PS. So my RS will be RP plus PS. Why am I taking this? Because I'm saying I already, this one, this first one is 5 and this one is also 5. So that's why I'm taking this to be in that order. So my RP is that RP from here. It's that RP is in the same direction, we are going to change direction. So RP is 3 over the total, which is 5. So it's 3 over 5 of the line OP. OP of the line OP. Then last PS. So PS is 4 over 5. We have got, I think, the PS already. So RPS is here already. So now RPS is 4 over 5 of the line PQ. Okay, this will be 3 over 5P because of this small p, then plus 4 over 5 PQ is Q minus P from here. Okay, now so the LCM is the same, we just add. This will be 5, then this will be 3P plus now we open brackets for Q, then minus 4P. That order. So if you simplify, this will be 1 over 5 into now. You see this again is going to give us 4 Q. Now minus, you see this plus this, you get minus P. And that is our RS. So after getting RS, now if OT is this and RT is this, now they are telling me that in the part D, they are telling me that my OT is NOQ, not so. And then RT is MRS. Okay. So now let us see how do we handle this. Now is that first of all our OT here, our OT will be NOQ. OQ is already a Q, small q, like that. Now, what we do, we need another vector in terms of OT so that we can compare the coefficients. So here we just going to compare. So now let me use R and T. So start from there, my R and T. This one let me call it equation 1. So my R and T is equal to M R S. Now, R and T is here. R, but I think I'm going to take the direction R is here. I'm going to move as RO plus OT so that I get my OT there. So my RT will be RO, then plus OT. RT will be RO plus OT. Okay, equaling to N into RS. Now we substitute these vectors. Now if I make this the subject, is that now my OT will be equaling to N RS minus RO when I take this side. Now, do we have RS? Yes, we have RS already here. Now my OT will be M into RS. RS is here. Now into RS, which is 4Q minus P, the whole over 5 into, now you see this is negative OR, so this is the same as or anyway minus, you see this, if you have negative R O, what does it mean? It's the same as OR. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, let us not confuse you. So minus RO, it's like RO we have changed the direction. So our RO is here. So meaning, we know that RO is the same as negative of OR. So now, if I put this here, so it's that my RO is going to be, the RO is going to be now negative of OR from here. So now let us simplify. This will be OT equaling to, this will be 4MQ, I'm opening brackets, minus MP, the whole over 5. Then this is going to give us plus OR. Our OR is here, 2 over 5P. So now can we separate? OT will be, now I'm going to separate. I'm going to start LCM, it's going to be the same. So LCM is 3, it's going to be 5. Okay, now let me combine. This is going to remain as 4M vector Q. Now this one is going to combine, so it shall be having 2P, okay. Then 2P, then minus MP. Let me not skip any step. When I combine, I start with the positive, I end with the negative. So, if we separate this, it will be 4M over 5Q, then plus, so that P is common, when I factorize out P, I have that, but remember, I'm dividing it with 5. And this is my OT, and this one becomes my equation 2. So what we do always is that now I have another OT. What we are going to do, we are going to compare, because that equation 2 is equal to equation 1. What you do, you always separate the coefficients of Q and the coefficients of, you separate P and Q so that you can easily get their coefficients. So now it's that equation 2 is equal to equation 1. How? That our OT will be equal to the other OT up. So now my OT of the equation 2 is that I have 4M over 5Q, now plus 2 minus M vector P, the whole over 5, equaling to OT of equation 1, which is NQ. Now from there, what are we going to do? We are going to compare. Allow me to write here, please. We are going to compare now coefficients. So, compare coefficients. So this one we use it here. Don't worry. So if we compare coefficients now, let me compare for Q. On the left for Q, you see we have 4M over 5. On this side, we have the coefficient of Q as N with is. Then if you compare for P, on the left side we don't have any P. So we don't have any coefficient. For P, we are on the left we have the coefficient of P as 2 minus N over 5 equaling to, you see this one is plus 0P. if I'm to write that this is the same as plus 0p, so that the coefficient this side is 0. If you cross multiply, you see that if I cross multiply here, I have 2 minus n equal to 0, but my n is 2. So if my n is 2, come and put it here. I know that my n from here is 4n over 5. Now this will be 4 into 2 over 5, and so my n is going to be 8 over 5. So those are the values of n and n. So in this number, all you need to, if they ask you to get the scalars, you always get the same vector, then you compare its coefficients. As simple as that. If you compare the coefficients, now you'll be able to get the values at which you are best.